Hi everyone, good afternoon and welcome to ATC. My name is Kams and I'm the Business Development of ATC and I'll be your host for today. And we have here an enrollment advisor of UCAM, Mr. Kent Lim. Hi Sir Kent.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, thank you Sir Kent. Okay, now let's start. Our webinar etiquette. Okay, mute and unmute. Keep yourself muted unless speaking, engaging in conversation to reduce background noise. Speak clearly, speak up, and be direct so everyone can hear you. And when you want to contribute, but it's not your turn, use the chat feature. And then the environment, try to be in a quiet space with as little distractions, kids, pets, etc. as possible. Also the background, declutter your background to minimize distractions or use a virtual background. Okay. About the company, about us, the business name is Anigon Travel Consultancy or ATC. Since 2012, ATC is an educational tourism company that aims to unite the world through global education and elevate Filipino academic status worldwide. We work with multiple schools and destinations to give you the best possible options for your study abroad plans. Our business address is Unit 1627, 16th floor, City and Land Mega Plaza Building, Topaz Road, Ortigas, Pasig City. And ETC has 3 different brands. We have Asia, Europe, and Canada. For Asia, we have South Korea and Japan, and Europe, we have Italy, Finland, and Spain. And for Canada, we have Canada, New Zealand, and Australia. Okay. Our proof of business, we are under G Mission Documentation Services. Okay. And then why study in Spain? Study in Spain, you can work while studying and then PR available or possible PR available after 3 years, and then entry to Schengen countries such as Denmark, Finland, Sweden, and other European countries. Also, no IELTS and English and Spanish programs available. And you can earn your 1-year master's program and work full-time after and learn the second language in the world, Spanish. Okay, so that's for the introduction. I'll turn the time over to our guest, Mr. Kent Lim. Hi, Sir Kent, you may start. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. So my name is Ken. I'm the educational counselor for UCAM Spain that based in Malaysia. I'm in charge of the region for the whole Asia. So today I'm talking about UCAM Spain itself. Let me share my screen. All right. So let's start with Spain. So when talk about Spain, many knows about football, fields, but Spain is actually offer much more than that. So here's what you will get. First of all, Spain is the world leader of water cycle management and industrial vehicle technology. Getting popularity globally, Spain also known for one of the most competitive and innovative country in the world. Spain is the 12th country with the best reputation ahead of UK, Germany, and France. So you can be rest assured of the quality of life and also the education in Spain. Next is the rich culture and history Spain has to offer. There are lots of things to do in Spain, and this is why Spain is the second most visited country in the world. Now, in terms of the weather and accessibility, Spain is one of the sunniest countries in Europe. There's have up to 350 sunny days in a year. And with this weather, it is easy to plan outdoor activities like travel. You can easily travel within Spain and also the Schengen country. This gives you the opportunity to have a European tour. You must be surprised to find out that the cost to study in Spain is actually much lower than many other popular destinations, such as US, Australia, UK, Canada, and New Zealand. On an average, the cost of living in Spain is 20% more affordable than in the US, and additionally, you will be eligible to 30 hours of part-time work. And upon completion, graduations, you can also apply for a job search visa that allows you to stay in for another 12 months. Last but not least, the Spanish language. So Spanish is actually spoken by over 500 million people as a mother tongue, second in the world after Chinese. It is also the second most spoken language in US, and official language is 22 countries. Bonus for Filipinos. This is expressed for the Spanish citizenship. If you would like to apply for the Spanish citizenship, you can either go for two pathways. One is via the work visa, employment in Spain. The other one is the Spanish golden visa. For the Spanish golden visa, you will need to make an investment of 500,000 in real estate in Spain. Then you will get a 5 years permanent resident, another 5 years of citizenship to get you for the Spanish citizenship. But for Philippines nationality, only needs 2 years. So here's the map of Spain. We are in the southern Europe, neighboring with Portugal and France. I would like to bring your attention to Murcia, the 7th largest city in Spain. And here you will find UCAM. UCAM stands for Universitat Católica de Murcia. We established in 1996. We have 25 years of teaching excellence. We offer from bachelor to PhD program. And we have an English taught and Spanish taught program. And also will be assigned personal tutor for each student for personalized attention. Now let's see some of the facts and figures about UCAM. So we have about 21,000 students and about 3,000 master students. And we have about 1,440 UCAM degree students. For scholarship itself, we do offer various types of scholarships. And we have about 450 partnerships with international universities. And we have about 540 doctorate students. UCAM, in terms of the ranking, we are ranked top 400 for the young university. And under the QS star rating system, we have 5-star in internationalizations, inclusiveness, and teaching. Fun facts. We are also known as a University of Sports. Sports is part of UCAM DNA. We are winner of Spain University Championship, and we have the best athletes. In fact, we are the only university with the most Olympic representative. We have 21 federated teams sponsored and managed by UCAM, including UCAM Murcia CB, a professional basketball team competing in the ACB Liga Endesa. With over 20 Olympians among its rank, UCAM is in collaboration with the Spanish Olympic Committee, supporting several prominent athletes. And we have a world-class collaboration. We collaborate with the Baca Innovation Hub, a strategic project of the Catalan Club to develop and share knowledge through courses that offer a high degree of specializations. For sport master degree students, they will have access to one of the BioHub course free of charge, completing their postgraduate training at the university with a degree that will bear the prestigious seal of Baka Innovation Hub and high-level specializations in the chosen field. So this is our campus. It's the Hieronymus Monastery. It's a 17th century building, which is a historic and artistic national monument. It's about 4 kilometers away from the Murcia city. And it's an easy access via tram and bus. Nearby are the suburb of Guadalupe, the UCAM Sports Center, and also we have a La Noria outlet mall nearby. We have another campus, it's the Cartagena campus. It's about 45 minutes away from our Murcia campus. They offer 8 bachelor degrees, students from over 24 nationalities. So this campus will be focusing towards a health and sports bachelor degree. And how to arrive at UCAM? If you travel to Spain by plane, you can land in Murcia International Airport. It's about 25 kilometers away to the city center and 31 kilometers to UCAM. This is our campuses. We have our main campus in Murcia. We have another campus in Cartagena. And we have another campus in Madrid, which offer only a master's program. And we have a Spanish school that is in Dubai. Also, we have a lot of international offices. We have in China, Malaysia, Colombia, India, Mexico, Turkey. Now we'll look into our UCAM facilities. This is a UCAM High Tech. This is a business incubator and accelerator is oriented to develop projects related with health, sports, and nutrition. This is the reference center for innovation, technology, and accelerations. This is other facilities that UCAM we have for medicine students or even for mass communication students. We have our own UCAM dental clinic for our Bachelor of Dentistry student. The dental clinic is open for the local community in Spain. And the dental clinic is about 4 kilometers away from our Murcia campus, is in the town. So for all our programs, we practice person-to-person, face-to-face. Our class size are kept small, and whenever students have any issue, they can go up to their personal tutor. Our curriculum is also designed to have learning in action, which means that the students will have practical lessons, internship, or even research opportunity. Since we are one of the top university in Spain, we also work with a lot of top university that allows students to have opportunity to work with them and also to do a students exchange. Now we're looking into our bachelor degree. Our bachelor degree intake is in November. Our tuition fee for bachelor degree is an average of 5,500 euro. For bachelor in English taught, we have Bachelor in Business Administration, Bachelor of Dentistry, Bachelor of Physical Activity and Sports Sciences, Bachelor of Psychology. For our Bachelor in Dentistry program, it's a 5-year program, and the intake is in September. Other than that, our bachelor degree is in October. Generally, the bachelor degree is 4 years. We also have bachelor degree in Spanish, and we have Faculty of Business Legal Studies, Faculty of Health Sciences, Faculty of Physical Activity and Sports Science, Faculty of Social Sciences Communication, and also our Polytechnic School. For our bachelor degree in dentistry, It's taught 100% in English. Practical will be in Spanish. So for that purpose, we do provide 300 hours of Spanish lessons included for students that study our bachelor degree. In the first 2 years, they will have to learn Spanish because the third year onwards, they will do their practical in our UCAM dental clinic. And we have the latest cutting edge technology in learning. The official degree is recognized by the Europe and the world. The entry level for Bachelor for Dentistry program, they overall have 75% above in their high school diploma, including mathematics, chemistry, biology. The English proficiency will need the students to have a B2 level of English, meaning they need to have an IELTS 5.5, TOEFL 72, Duolingo 100, or they can just let us have the letter of medium of instruction stated that their high school is conducted in English. Spain is a dental tourism country. So Spain is a popular country for the overseas dental work, attracting patients from North America, the UK, Germany, Austria. Not only does Spain offer high quality dental work at more affordable price, there is the added benefit to Spain dental tourism for the shorter waiting time that many patients are used to back home. So Spain is actually a good destination for dentistry with hands-on opportunity. And we do offer for our master's program. Our master's program, the intake generally is in November. The tuition fee for master's degree is at the average of 5,000 euro. We have master's degree in English taught and also master's degree in Spanish taught. Generally, our master's is 1 year. For English taught master's degree, we have bilingual education, European Union studies and human rights, our master's in the business administration, our hospitality management, innovation and tourism marketing, our high performance sports, our MBA sport management, and management of sport entities and MBA. UCAM, we do offer for online degree as well. For online degree in English, we have Masters in Hospitality Management, Masters in Innovation and Tourism Marketing, and Masters in International Relations. Other than that, we do offer online degrees that is in Spanish taught for bachelor degree and our master's degree. The tuition fee for online degrees is at an average of 3,200 euro per year. And we have our official doctorates program. For our PhD program, we offer for computer technology and environmental engineer, health sciences, social sciences, and sports sciences. In UCAM, we also do offer language program. Except for Spanish and English, we do offer German, French, Portuguese, or even a sign language. For our program, that for English taught program, the bachelor degree itself, we do offer 100 hours of Spanish language program for students. Dentistry is 300 hours before the year 3. And our MBA and Masters in Hospitality Management, it will be 50 hours each. And we have our summer and winter program, the short courses. The period is in summer or winter. So for summer, it's late May, June, July, or early September. Our winter will be late January or early February. Normally, the period, it will be about 2 to 4 weeks. So we have offered courses in English and courses in Spanish. The tuition fee for this short course is at the average of 2,300. We need minimum 10 person in a group to start off the program. This is the entry requirement for our bachelor degree. Students will need to have a minimum of 65% in their year 12 exam or their senior high school. A-level will be 3 subjects or even their IB. For dentistry itself, we need 75%, including maths, biology, and chemistry. Master's degree itself, we're looking into their CGPA 3.0/4, but we do have flexible entry requirement, and we will look into their CV. For hospitality management, preferably the students need to have a bachelor in tourism or business related. For our high performance sports strength and conditioning master's degree, the student must have a bachelor degree in sports science. Our doctorates, we need the students to have a minimum 80% in their master's degree. And it's a highly competitive entry, so there's a separate admission process. This is the entry requirement for our English. For our English top program, students will need to have a B2 level or equivalent, meaning they need to have an IELTS 5.5 to 6, no band below 5.5. So far will be 72. In case the English language was a language that the students study in their high school or their bachelor degree, then they will need to provide the documents, whereas it's the language of instruction from the educational institution. For our Spanish top program, students must have a B2 level in dialect exam. If they don't have the proficiency, they can study our Spanish preparatory program up to a B2 level in 1 year. The minimum level of English will be A2 preferably, because that's the language that used to teach Spanish. This is the overall view of the admission process. Step 1, for us to gather the access documents. The documents that we will need from the students will be the passport copy, the bio page, the academic transcript for the last 3 years in their high school, meaning their year 10, year 11, year 12. If the student is applying for our master's degree, they will need to provide us the academic transcript for their bachelor degree and also their certificate. Language proficiency, we will need the IELTS, TOEFL, or even the medium of instruction letter. And student will need to provide us with a statement of purpose or a motivational letter, and also a CV, particularly for our bachelor in sports science. The students will need to do a medical test. Upon gather the documents, we will proceed to step 2. We'll need to do a personal interview with the students. The personal interview will be more towards a get-to-know-you sessions. So it's for us to get to know the students better, and also for the students to know more about UCAM. After the interview sessions, students then proceed to step 3 to do the online pre-inscription, meaning the online registration. And they will need to pay an application fee of 120 euros. Once they're done with the step 3, our admission will then issue them with the conditional offer letter, the COL. The students will need to pay the pre-inscription fee and also the reservation fee. The reservation fee is part of the tuition fee. The minimum payment they need to pay is 1,000 euro for the reservation fee in order to secure the seats, because all our degrees program have limited seats. Once they complete step 4, the students will then need to legalize their documents and also put in their application for visa. Once they have done in step 5 and they obtain the visa, when they fly over to Spain, they just need to present the original documents to our admission. The whole admission process will look a bit hectic, but rest assured, we will guide them through step by step. In terms of scholarship, our requirement will need the students to have a high academic excellence, overall average about 85% of the full marks. And we will look into the family background, the family incomes and parents' job. The scholarship goes from 5% to 15% of the first year tuition fee. Living expenses are not included. Students who have successfully applied for the scholarship must work as an intern in UCAM on a basis of 25 hours per week during their academic year. In terms of living in Murcia, the living cost you were looking into is about 600 to 800 euro per month, that will include one room of a share flat, the food, the transportation, and also their food, transportation, yes, and the room. Looking into the cost of living, Murcia is actually quite affordable. For our program, when they apply for the visa, they will need to show the financial proof. So we will encourage the student to show more than 8,000 euro per year. Although the living cost per year is only about 7,200, but preferably the students can prepare up to about 14 months rather than 12 months. For accommodation, we have our student housing department, which we do, under UCAM, we do have accommodation managed by us. The accommodation, we have a few options. Some it's within the walking distance from the campus. Some it's easy access via tram and buses, about 30 to 40 minutes away. Average, the UCAM accommodation is about 400 euro per month. How much to study and live in Murcia, Spain? For our Spanish pathway, the annual tuition fee you're looking into average is about 5,290. Additional expenses, it will be about 29. Cost of living, you look into about 7,200 per year. So total is about 12,519 euro per year. For a bachelor degree in English, the total you look into is about 15,000 euro. For the cost of living, we're looking into the accommodation and also food transportation. The additional expenses is the application fee, the pre-inscription fee, the ministry file fee, and also the insurance. It is at least 43% more affordable compared to other study destinations. This is the picture shown is for the International Welcome Day for last year. And we have some of the alumni that sharing. This is a student from Vietnam, studying Masters in Bilingual Education. And we have a student from Philippines, who studies in European Union and studies in human rights. And he's currently working as a project coordinator for an international non-government organization based in Bangkok, Thailand. And we have students from Taiwan as well. He studied in physical activity and sports science. So this is all my presentation. We now can open up for the questions and answer.
Thank you, Sir Ken. Now we will discuss about the package costs. Okay, this will be the package cost for UCAM. The initial payment is 25,000 pesos. This is the first payment with a signed contract before we start your application, and it is non-refundable. And then the second payment is service fee of 50,000 pesos, and to be paid after all documents are reviewed, cleared, and submitted to UCAM, and the start of visa processing. And then the third payment, it's either in tuition deposit or processing fee. The processing fee is 40,000 pesos after all visa requirements are reviewed and need to pay before we submit your visa in embassy. And then the tuition deposit starts at 1,500 euros and depends on the program, payment terms, scholarship, and final computation of the schools, and it is Forex based. So the total estimate package is 205,000, and then not included airfare, accommodation, emergency funds, pocket money, tuition balances, and other expenses. And again, disclaimer, this is a minimum investment. It still depends on your program. Okay, And these are the students in Europe, ETC students. And we have here Sarah Joy from Italy and Alpi from Finland. And hopefully we can add student in UCAM here by this year, fall 2023. Okay, we're now open for Q&A. If you have any questions, you can unmute your mic or type your questions on the chat box. Thank you. Sir Kent, someone sent me a message. If there is an airport pickup.
Yes, there are no airport pickups. The students must be very independent in a way, because the whole process for the admission, you can see, actually the students will need to do a lot of things by themselves. Maybe ATC will assist you guys in terms of preparing some of the documents. But like when you're doing your visa application, you will need to give a few more documents except your legalized documents. One is your bank statement. You will need to show your bank statement that cover the tuition fee and also the living cost for the particular 1 year. So we preferably the balance sheets of the bank statement itself will need at least 3 to 6 months. Second things, the students will need to apply for a police clearance, stated that they have got no criminal records at all. So this will be the few more documents that the student will need to prepare. So after that, when they're flying, before they're flying to Spain, about 3 weeks before the course start date, they will need to pay the balance of the tuition fee. So when they're flying to Spain itself, we will advise the students, you can just fly directly to Murcia International Airport. And from there, you can just go to our campus. It's very easy. But if you would like to drop in Madrid or Barcelona, then you might need to take another transit or even take the train or bus.
Okay, thank you, Sir Ken. And then other questions I received, can I bring my family, like my spouse and kids, while I'm studying?
You are allowed to do that, but it will based on the visa requirement, meaning you will need to cover even their living costs as well. So there will be a separate application for the dependents to go over with the students. So the requirement is also different, because mainly the thing is the financial statement to prove that they can sustain in living in Spain.
Okay, thank you, Sir Ken. So anyone, do you have any questions? Like this, Jana, do you have questions? Okay, so I guess no more questions. Sir Ken, for example, how much will be the tuition fees for Spanish track programs?
For the Spanish preparatory program,
all right, like master's degree or bachelor's degree in Spanish, like how much will be the estimate tuition fees?
The tuition fee, you mean for the Spanish preparatory program, is it?
No, not really the Spanish language. The bachelor's and master's degree in Spanish language, like Spanish track.
I see. You mean the tuition fee?
Yes, estimate tuition fee.
The tuition fee for the Spanish top program itself is varied between the program. The average, we're looking into about 5,500 euro to 6,000 or 7,000. It depends on the program per year. So the average you're looking into is about 5,500 euro per year. So the total duration is 4 years. So you're looking into about 22,000 euro for the whole program.
Okay, it's a bit cheaper than English track. So
compared to other hot destinations like Australia, UK, Canada, then it will be about 40% more affordable in terms of the tuition fee.
Yes, it is a bit more cheaper than other countries like Canada, New Zealand, and Australia.
Yes.
So, any questions? Do you have any questions? Okay, so I guess no more questions. So
I can add a further a bit for the for our job search visa itself. When student graduates from the program, they're eligible to apply the extension for the 12 months. So the students can look for a job in Spain and also in Central country like in Europe. So once the students secure with a work, they will then convert the job search visa into a working visa.
So there's a question in the chat box from Miss Jonah. If I think so
yes, if I study Spanish here in Philippines, we will go to Spain, we'll get a discount tuition fee and mention English fee is different. Yes, for our English top program and our Spanish top program, there is different tuition fee. And if you are looking into our Spanish top program, you can either having proficiency in Spanish, meaning you can learn Spanish in Philippines and obtain at least a B2 in dialect exam before going to UCAM for our bachelor degree in Spanish taught. Then you will only just need to pay for the bachelor degree tuition fee. There's no need for you to go for our Spanish language program. How much is the show money? So the show money itself, you will need to provide it. You can cover your 1 year tuition fee and also 1 year living costs. Normally 1 year living cost itself is 7,200 euro, but we will ask the students to prepare at least 14 months, meaning it's about 8,000 euro above for 1 year. So that will be the total, show money you will need to have roughly, I would say, give and take is about 13 to 15,000, depending on the cost that you are doing.
Also, we required on visa, the bank statement or bank certificate is minimum of 1 million, even though the Spanish embassy requirement is around 500,000 pesos, we required a minimum of 1 million, and then the higher the better for higher chance of approval. So, do you have any questions? So I guess sir can the questions.
All right, no problem. But if you really have any other further questions, please feel free to contact ATC.
Yes, thank you for listening. And then if you have any concerns or questions, you may send us a message here in our Facebook page, ATC Education Marketing Europe, and to our Gmail, atcedueurope@gmail.com, and to our WhatsApp number, +63 905 527 4254. So again, thank you for joining us today. Thank you, sir, and thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye.
All right. Goodbye.
Bye.